What do we have today? Today we have some homemade chili, and what makes this chili a little bit special than the rest of the chili is that we have a ribeye steak that's going inside with the ground beef. A combination of ribeye steak, ground beef, and all the fixings. Trust me, you'll never want to eat another chili again. If you go out and eat any kind of chili out there and you make this from scratch and you make this at home the way we show you how to make it, you'll never want to eat that again. This chili is super bomb.
It is, and it's got layers upon layers upon layers of flavor too.
Yes, it does. We're gonna bang this one out today and we're gonna show you exactly how it gets done.
We got our instant pot. I got that on the saute mode and it's already hot, so we're gonna go ahead and add in some olive oil. I have some seasoned flour here. I'm gonna add that to a bag, and then I'm gonna just put this meat. This is some ribeye that I chopped up into stew-sized pieces.
And make sure you don't get the cheap ribeye. This is the fatty ribeye. Let me go ahead and tell you, this is a one-pot wonder, meaning everything is going in the same pot here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice and simple.
So I have my meat in here and my flour, and I'm just gonna mix it all up and mix it up to get it a nice coating. That way when you put it into the olive oil, it's gonna be nice and flavored. That flour is gonna render down and cook. It's gonna fry a little bit in this olive oil. And it's also gonna give us a nice thickening agent in our chili later. And since this isn't in an instant pot, we don't wanna thicken it too much right now, but it will be nice and thick by the end.
Yeah, she wants to get that brown on that meat. So we're pretty much getting the flour in there to give it all that flavor and that browning.
Yep, and that means also you don't want to overcrowd the pan, so that's probably good for now. And we'll just let that fry for a minute.
In the beautiful weather, we got the sunshine today, we got palm trees today, everybody's feeling great.
We're in beautiful Yuma, Arizona. It's sunny and warm.
All right, all I'm doing is getting that brown inside on the surface of the meat. I'm kind of like basically just scoring it, flipping it. That's gonna add tremendous amount of flavor to that beef. And that thing's already starting to pull apart. That's because that fat content that's in that beef. You gotta have that in chili. Use that beef stock in here to kind of just get it to break off real quick. And that's not getting wasted neither. That's going right back over the beef. All right, we got that ribeye put up. It's looking beautiful over there. I'm tempted to eat it the way it is right out of that bowl. So now we got this ground beef, and that's going in that one pot. We're gonna go ahead and do your normal thing with ground beef, which is brown it up. Okay.
Okay, and then while he's browning up the meat, I'm gonna get our vegetables together. So far I've chopped up some tomatoes and some bell peppers. Here I have some green bell peppers and some yellow and orange bell peppers, but you can use whatever you have in the fridge, and then an onion. And I have some garlic here, just a handful of garlic cloves. And since we like it spicy, we're gonna throw in 4 serrano peppers.
I like to sweat with my chili.
Yeah, and then I have our spice blend here as well that we're gonna add in just a minute. I'm just gonna chop up these serrano peppers. And this is gonna stew down. All these pieces of all the vegetables is gonna turn into our nice chili sauce at the end of the day. So you don't have to chop it too fine. And don't skimp on the garlic. You gotta have plenty of garlic in your chili. This is gonna give it all the flavor. How's it smelling over there?
I don't know why, man, but that stuff smells like chili right now. You didn't put no seasonings or nothing.
I know, no seasonings yet. So now I'm gonna add in the seasoning blend, which I'll leave a list down in the description of all the seasonings that we use. But so far it's just like salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. Paprika is gonna be a lot of your color. And then some cayenne pepper for some heat, and then some herbs. And I'll just add that into the beef as he's browning it.
Oh, that's your secret ingredient. I smell it.
Oh, you smell the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll tell you guys what the secret ingredient is.
Go ahead.
Inside chili, it's a good idea to put just a hint of cinnamon.
Yes, ma'am.
And you might think it's
sweet stuff, but no, it really goes. It really goes together with chili.
yeah. You might think that it doesn't go in chili, but once everything's cooked down, it adds a really unique flavor.
Man, this smells crazy. Is this going in too?
Yeah, beef is all browned up. And we can go ahead and add in our tomatoes.
That's that natural MSG right here going in.
Oh yeah, tomatoes have natural MSG in them. And our peppers.
Told you folks, it's just a one pot wonder. Everything's going in one single pot here. The only science to this is this stuff is gonna do what it's doing inside of this pot together.
Okay, here's our peppers. And that's gonna start getting spicy. Sometimes you can smell it. Gives your nose a little tickle.
When do we put the ribeye in?
Okay, I'm gonna grab the ribeye.
That's my favorite part because a lot of chili you eat, it's just gonna be ground beef chili. This got ribeye, succulent morsels of ribeye in it that's super flavorful, delicious. You know, as a kid, when your mom's in the kitchen cooking and you smelling that food and you get to waddling back and forth like this, you pacing, you ready to eat. Oh, look, check this out. Oh, my.
Okay, so here's our meat that we browned earlier.
And it's already got flour on it.
Yep.
And what that's gonna do is gonna help thicken the chili. And you guys know the difference between beef stock and beef broth, right?
Yeah, so beef stock is made with bones and beef broth is made with the meat. So beef stock probably is gonna have a richer flavor than just beef broth.
So when that spoon hits your mouth, you're gonna know that there was some delicious broth in there. See, it really don't look like chili right now, but all this is gonna cook down. We're gonna pressurize this, and it's gonna soften up that beef to where it's fall apart tender, and all the vegetables are gonna get rendered down. I'm telling you. I did say earlier that once you taste this chili, you're not gonna eat no other chili. I mean, you might eat another chili, but you're gonna know this is the best. This is the best way to make chili.
And you know, another thing is when you make it in the Instant Pot, it's like so much faster and easier. This Instant Pot, well, it's a pressure cooker, I'm sure you guys know, and it's gonna cook the chili in about half as much time as you would on the stove.
Yes, sir. And our daughter Serenity had made some cornbread muffins.
Yeah, I walked in there and it smelled like cornbread.
So we got cornbread muffins to go. I'm gonna show you guys how that is.
All right, so now that we got all our ingredients in there, we're just gonna close the lid, make sure our vent is closed, and I'm gonna pressure cook this now for about 45 minutes. That's gonna make the steak nice and tender. It's gonna be delicious.
All right, so here's the favorite part of the day. And today we're going with wild berry or Sierra. I'm choosing Sierra. Probiotics. Oh, man. Oh. Those are bomb.
These are good.
You don't get all the sugar neither. Okay. All right, let me go ahead. We got our baked potato. I like to dress this up with a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, a tad bit of salt, and of course we're gonna do some pepper on it. Let's see, you want some sour cream on there, I'm sure.
I do. I like sour cream.
I like how you got a little bowl right here. That's where the chili's gonna sit right on the end. This is the baked potato, and it's gonna get a good dunking of this chili. Ooh-wee. Set that down right there. This has got the fresh toppings. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of that cheese, freshly grated, a couple jalapenos, freshly cut onions, and a little dollop of cilantro right on over the top. Now check that out. We also have this beautiful made cornbread. Wouldn't you like to have that bowl? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have me a bite. I want a little piece of that jalapeno right on there. I wanna make sure I got some cheese and some sour cream. There we go. Say my prayers real quick. Thank you, Father.
How is it? Oh, man.
Oh, man. That potato was insane. It goes perfect with this dish.
I got a piece of that steak. I don't know if you got steak in that bite, but you're probably gonna get some on the next one.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of this cornbread and do a little bit of that chili on that cornbread. Serenity, this is from you. Oh, wow.
I'll take this cornbread.
That cheese is creamy. There's that freshly grated Tillamook cheese. That chili's outstanding. It's super savory. You got a little kick of the jalapenos. All that cinnamon, all that spice you got in there is real nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Can't wait to eat a bowl.
I'm on my own. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
All right.